Welcome to Let's Save on a Teacher's Salary. My name is Asana and I have been permanently employed in the Eastern Cape since May 2023 at the age of 34, going on 35, and now I'm 36, soon to be 37, and that means a bonus. A bonus is coming closer and closer. Okay, so let's talk about my nails first. You know how I've been doing my nails and now I just stopped and they're just like this? The reason they're going to stay like this for a while, like not even getting touched. The reason is because of this finger. I bumped this finger because I had my own nails. It wasn't the artificial ones. It was my own nails and gel. And because of this finger, it broke. It cracked right in the middle. And I can feel it in the skin. It peeled in the skin. The I don't know what it is. The crack is not just on the nail, it's also on the skin. So it kind of came off the skin a little bit, and it hurts. It hurts like hell. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it. Take painkillers every now and then and leave it until the cracked part grows out, and then because of this, I don't want anybody touching my nails, even me. Like, I just don't want anybody touching my nails. I'm like, no, we need a break. So, yeah. So I was, of course, looking up how MPESA works, because I'm trying to find different ways to be able to send this subscriber money celebration, whatever we call it. I still don't have a proper name for it, but it seems like MPESA is more like it's not like sending money at ShopRite. So, and then I thought, I can't just learn about MPESA. I need to go and look at the countries that watch my channel. For this month alone, which is the last 28 days, remember, if your country is not showing, then I can't know that you're watching from there. You would have to let me know. But geography for the last 28 days, let's say the last 7 days, né? For the last 7 days, they are showing me that these are the countries that have been watching. Obviously, home country being the highest. I do, of course, talk about teaching in South Africa, so that makes sense. I talk about saving in rands, so that makes sense. But home country coming through. So South Africa, in the past 7 days, has watched in large numbers. Hello, South Africans. How you doing? Okay, so that's 91% of the views came from South Africans according to YouTube. And then YouTube says, guess what? Kenya is 1.5%, and 0.6% comes from Nigeria, and 0.2% comes from the United States, and Zambia coming through with 0.4%. Hello. So Kenya, Nigeria, and Zambia are, of course, African countries. So I'm thinking MPESA might work there. And I know some of these countries have FNB. So there's also ShopRite in some of these countries. But I've heard something about like ShopRite moving out of some countries. So you let me know. So I'm thinking it's okay for other African countries to participate in this. I can include you in the celebration because I'm figuring out MPESA, and I'm also, ShopRite is also in your country. So that's not going to be an issue. Yeah. So if you have ShopRite in your country or you have ShopRite near you, you can participate as well. But it's not a competition. You can't enter. I'm literally going to look at the subscribers that YouTube is showing me, and then I'm going to pick names. I've been going back and forth. I know I said the first time I'll pick 5 people, but I'm thinking if we divide the 1,000 rand into 2, it'll be more impactful to the people. But then again, spreading it out and sharing the love to more people is also a great thing. So I'm now kind of caught in a dilemma. 2 people, 500 rand each, or 5 people, 200 rand each. I'm kind of confused at this point. And then also, the idea, somebody mentioned, I'm going to screenshot and show you the message. Somebody mentioned that I should use like cash send. And I thought there is a cash send at ShopRite. It's the best one because it doesn't really expire that early. I'm going to check how long it takes. Let me check now, actually, because I have access to the internet right here. I'm actually on YouTube as we speak. Let's see. Let's ask Google. Let's ask Google. Well, hey Google, is the Checkers or ShopRite? Let's say ShopRite. ShopRite money send expire. Yes, there it is. ShopRite money transfers do not expire. The money sent via the money market does not expire. So you don't have to rush and go get it. So I think that's the best one. You can withdraw your ShopRite money, transfer at any till point at Checkers, ShopRite, and selected YouSave stores. Hello. ShopRite is the best. Okay, so ShopRite it is then. Okay, so now we just have to figure out how the what you might call, like, we have to figure out, like, is it a 200 rand for 5 people, or will it be 500 rand for 2 people? Oh, this is so exciting. Why is this so exciting for me? I just when I started this, I didn't think it was going to be I'm excited. Okay, so let's go back to the geography of YouTube. YouTube. Okay, so we were saying South Africa coming through. South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, United States, and Zambia. So Zambia is at 0.4%, and Kenya is at 1.4%, and Nigeria is at 0.6%. And now I'm thinking, how about if we go for 5 people? How about we go for, if there is ShopRite in Kenya, there is ShopRite in Nigeria, and there is ShopRite in Zambia, and then I can send to each country. We'll try and figure it out. I don't know. Like I said, I'm throwing out ideas, but we're planning this celebration. Let's plan the celebration thing, okay? I'm not good at planning. I've never planned anything, any celebration. So I've never planned anything that doesn't involve just me or me and the learners, okay? So this is so exciting. Yeah. So this is just the past 7 days, and then let's take a look at the past 28 days. So in the past 28 days, even though same countries, same demographic, but it says now 76%. So if your country is not showing here, because this does not equal this does not equal 100%, it's because YouTube is not showing me. Okay, so let's go to 90 days. So in the past 90 days, 3 months, in the past 3 months, oh, there's more countries. In the past 3 months, YouTube is saying South Africa leading at 83%. And United States at 0.6%, Kenya at 0.5%, Nigeria at 0.4%, United Kingdom at 0.4%, Namibia at 0.3%, Germany, look at that, Germany coming through at 0.2%, Zimbabwe at 0.2%, Botswana at 0.1%, South Korea. I watch a lot of Korean shows from South Korea. A lot. Like a lot. I've been watching so much. Eswatini was 0.1%, Zambia at 0.1%, Brazil, France, India, Iraq, Italy. These are the countries that are showing right now. Shout out. Okay. The last one I'm going to check is in the past year. So in the past year, these are the countries that have shown up and been picked up by YouTube: South Africa, United States, United Kingdom, Thailand. Okay, Kenya, Indonesia, India, Namibia, Nigeria, Germany, Philippines. There is this Olympian from the Philippines who's my favorite. I don't even care for body lifting, the thingy, but she's actually made me a bit interested. I now know a little bit about that sport because of her. I forget her name now. She has entered more than once in the Olympics, but then the last time she went to the Olympics, or the second last time she went to the Olympics, she came back with gold. So yeah, I love her. South Korea, Botswana, Canada, Eswatini, that would be Swaziland, by the way, Australia, Zimbabwe, our neighbors, Zambia, Italy, Lesotho. Lesotho is actually right inside the country here in South Africa. Mexico, Russia, Brazil, Iraq, France, Jamaica, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Ghana, Netherlands, Denmark, Turkey, Argentina, Colombia, New Zealand. These are the countries that have shown up. There's more. Algeria, Poland, Qatar, Chile, Malaysia, Sweden, Spain, Japan. I'm actually very interested in buying one of these Japanese cars. Toyota's my favorite, but I don't mind getting a Suzuki or a Mazda. Like, in the end of the day, it will be one of those three companies. Like, they're all Japanese companies: Mazda, Toyota, and Suzuki. One of these companies I'm going to buy a car from in the near future. Taiwan, Finland, and Ireland. Singapore. These are the countries that are showing up in my radar. People from these countries are actually watching my content. They've watched at least sometime in the last year. This is so exciting. This is beautiful stuff. Wow. Of course, the largest viewers are South African. Makes sense. I make South African content. I talk about South African money, and sometimes I do convert it to dollars. And I think back in the days I used to also convert it to UK currency. Yeah. Wow. Lovely stuff. Lovely. It's so nice also to read these countries. I actually have known Vietnam, Sri Lanka. These are countries you hear about when you watch documentaries, or when you watch the Miss World pageants, the Miss Universe pageant. This is when I've heard of these countries. Aurika Dorina's country, what's the name? Poland. It's not showing. Hey, Poland, I watch Aurika Dorina. Wow, amazing stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to share is also, they are showing me the cities. So we're going to look at the cities from the past 28 days, and only from the past 28 days. We're not going to look at. So it says that the people who are watching from Pretoria, from Cape Town, from Johannesburg, but Nairobi, Soweto is showing up here. Polokwane, Durban, Lagos. Are there people actually living in Lagos watching me? There's this reality show that I watched about a lady who's that was a while ago. She had a reality show on YouTube. Actually, it was a proper reality show. It wasn't the stuff you make with phones. It was like professional reality show. She was a stylist and a designer. Oh, I loved it. I'm gonna look it up and share it with you if it's still on YouTube. I loved it. It was some lady from Lagos. Amazing, beautiful stuff. They're also showing Pietermaritzburg, Sentin, Germiston, Benoni, Randburg. Oh my goodness. Are you guys really watching from these places? Because I feel like some of these, there are people who live in the Eastern Cape who watch me and they're not showing here. So, okay, but then this does not total 100%. So some of the data is not showing because maybe they don't have a way of picking it up. Anyway, if you live in Soweto, I've been to Soweto, by the way. I've never been to Polokwane. I lived in Durban once for a few years, actually. I've been to Pietermaritzburg, of course. If you live in Durban, Pietermaritzburg is nearby. I have never been to Sentin, and I didn't think they would pick it up as its own city. Like, Soweto is so big that they picked it up as its own city. This is actually some amazing stuff, What else can I view? Oh, the age. Okay. Let's see what YouTube is saying about the age. YouTube is saying very small percentage is coming from the 18 to 24 years, which is weird because my teaching channel, that's the majority. And it's saying the majority of viewers are between the ages of 25 to 34. I am no longer in this bracket, by the way, but it's like 58%. Yeah, they're saying almost 58% is viewers between the ages of 25 to 34, according to YouTube. And they're saying almost 25% is 34 to 44 years. And almost about 5% is 45 to 54. And about 1 or 2% is 55 to 64 years old. Oh, this is some interesting. As a maths literacy teacher, I'm telling you, this is the best stuff. This is perfect. Like, I'm loving this right now. I have no viewers between the ages of 13 to 17. I'm telling you, as a maths literacy teacher, this stuff is so much fun. They've got graphs that show you like the peaks and everything. Oh my goodness. I am so tempted to read like these other ones, like, because it says for the last 30, it gives me like, okay, I won't be able to read cities from other countries. Oh, there we go. Emalahleni, that's in Mpumalanga, right? Thohoyandou, Johannesburg. Wow. Okay. South Korea. I've heard of this on the movies, on the series that I watched. A lot of series from Asia. Midrand, Maseru from Lesotho, Harare, Zimbabwe, Renberg. Do you guys really live in these places or near these places? Like, I must say it must be maybe near these places. Centurion. There's Eastern Cape showing up. I was like, okay, not even one place in Eastern Cape showing up. Oh, that's not in Eastern Cape. Bloemfontein is in Free State. It's there. Gqeberha. That's Port Elizabeth. Yeah, beautiful stuff, eh? Polokwane. I've never been to Gqeberha. I've only been to East London. Wow, this is so fascinating to me. Some stuff. I'm loving this. Like, wow, 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 wow. Like, wow. Okay, what else can we check out? Content. Let's see. One more thing. Let's look at one more thing. So the video that brought in a large amount of subscribers and literally pushed. Of course, there are other videos who had like large. There's a video that I have from back in the days. It literally, people subscribed while watching it, and it has a total of 57 people who subscribed while watching it. But then, of course, this one kind of like carried the channel to 1,000 subscribers. The video that I did, and I was just doing it like, let me just do a video. And then I started took my pen, I started making notes because I wanted to be coherent, because I was worried like that maybe since I'm in the situation that I am, perhaps I might not be able to keep up with myself. And then I was like, okay, let me make notes, at least points, so that I'm coherent. But yeah, that's the video that it's sitting now at 1,487 views. And funny enough, this video has brought in a bunch of subscribers, and it is the reason, like, if you're wondering, one video can carry you through. It is the reason why we were able to move from 900 and something subscribers all the way to above 1,000 subscribers. It's the reason that I keep getting subscribers. Yeah, so great, eh? I am very grateful, which is why I'm doing this. Instead of like buying myself something for celebrating, I'm going to instead give away the money that I was going to use to buy. Yeah, now I'm gonna stop this here and go and clean. So I won't be filming my cleaning. I used to do that before, but now I don't. So I don't know. I don't feel inspired to do so. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean my space, go throw away some stuff at the dumpster, and I am going to then chill, eat, and watch something on Netflix. I've finished Ingqumbo Yeminyanya, so I have nothing now. I'm gonna be watching things at random. I don't like not having something that I'm watching and be like something that I'm paying close attention to. So whatever series I'm watching, and I pay very close attention to. So that's the series I'm watching at the time. But the things that I watch in the middle, I don't. Sometimes I'll look away and lie and just let it play. So yeah, I'm rambling. So I'm gonna stop. I'm rambling. Oh. Okay.